Have you ever wondered why so many people today are battling chronic diseases? We see friends and family dealing with heart disease, diabetes, and autoimmune conditions, often taking a cocktail of medications just to manage their symptoms. But what if I told you the problem isn't what we've been led to believe? If the real culprit is something happening deep inside our cells, and modern medicine is mostly just putting a band-aid on a gaping wound. Let's talk about a real-life scenario. Someone has a heart attack because an artery is blocked by plaque. The doctors rush in, place a stent to prop the artery open, and save their life. It's a miracle of modern medicine, right? Yes, but it doesn't fix the problem. The plaque is still building up in all the other arteries. So, what happens next? More plaque, more blockages, more stents, and a growing list of medications, like statins. These statins might lower cholesterol on paper, but they often come with a heavy price, like kidney damage and a whole new set of side effects that require even more pills. It's a vicious cycle of treating symptoms, not the cause. The real villain in this story is something called mitochondrial dysfunction. Our mitochondria are the tiny power plants inside every single one of our cells. They're responsible for creating the energy that keeps us alive and healthy. But for decades, we've been poisoning them with toxic food. The result? They get damaged and can't produce energy efficiently. This breakdown at the cellular level is what leads to nearly all chronic diseases. Your cells are breaking down, so your body is breaking down. This cellular energy crisis creates another massive problem: insulin resistance. You see, insulin is the key that unlocks our cells to let glucose our bodies feel inside. When your mitochondria are damaged, your cells become inflamed and stop responding to insulin. They literally shut the door. Now, you have all this glucose floating around in your bloodstream with nowhere to go, while your cells are starving for energy. This is why people with insulin resistance are always hungry. Your brain is getting signals that your cells are starving, so it screams, "Eat more." You crave snacks, you feel tired all the time, especially after meals. And you start gaining that stubborn belly fat that just won't go away. This isn't a willpower issue, it's a biological crisis. Your body is energy starved at a cellular level. And the fallout from this is huge. Insulin resistance isn't just about diabetes. It's the root cause of so many conditions we think of as separate problems. It's the #1 cause of high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and kidney disease. It's also the leading driver of fatty liver disease. We used to think alcohol was the main culprit for liver failure. But today, it's toxic food causing mitochondrial damage in the liver. This is now the primary reason people need liver transplants. It affects our hormones too. In men, it leads to low testosterone. In women, it causes hormonal chaos, like PCOS, and is a major factor in infertility for both sexes. It fuels systemic inflammation, SHU, which is the basis for arthritis and a host of autoimmune diseases. When your mitochondria break down, your immune system can go haywire and start attacking your own body. Even our brains are at risk. Alzheimer's is now often called type 3 diabetes because it is fundamentally a metabolic disease of the brain. When brain cells become insulin resistant, they can't get the energy they need to function, leading to brain fog, memory loss, and eventually, dementia. And the terrifying part is that this process can start in your 20s and 30s. So, why aren't our doctors telling us this? The unfortunate truth is that medical education and research are heavily influenced by the pharmaceutical and processed food industries. They fund the studies, they shape the curriculum. There is more profit in selling drugs and surgeries that manage symptoms for a lifetime than in teaching people how to fix the root cause with nutrition. They've spent decades demonizing healthy fats and pushing low-fat 2-carb products that are loaded with sugar and processed ingredients, the very things that poison our mitochondria. When they remove fat from food, They strip away its ability to help us absorb vitamins and use protein, making us even sicker. This crisis is now affecting our children. We're seeing kids as young as 8 or 9 with type 2 diabetes, fatty liver disease, and even heart conditions. This is not genetic. Genetics play maybe a 1% role. This is a direct result of the food they are eating. Think about your gut. The cells lining your intestines also have mitochondria. When they lose energy, the tight junctions that hold those cells together weaken and open up. This is leaky gut. Undigested food particles and toxins leak from your gut into your bloodstream, triggering your immune system and causing food allergies, intolerances, and widespread inflammation. The medical system's answer. For diabetes, it's metformin. But metformin doesn't cure diabetes. It just helps manage blood sugar numbers on paper. It doesn't fix the broken mitochondria or the insulin resistance. It's like mopping the floor while the sink is still overflowing. You're just managing the mess, not turning off the faucet. But here is the good news. This is not a life sentence. This is a food and lifestyle-driven problem. It has a food and lifestyle-driven solution. There are multiple ways to tackle this. Some that can take years and only give 10 to 30% improvement and temporary, like dieting. But here's the exciting part. There's one standout solution that's fast and truly gets to the root of the problem, completely reversing it. This means you can reclaim your life and feel like yourself again. How awesome is that? Now, understanding the root cause is important before hearing about this or any solutions though, so you understand why it works so well and making conscious choices to give your body the right fuel. When you start fixing the problem at the cellular level, everything changes. Your energy comes back. The weight starts to come off. Your brain fog clears. Your inflammation goes down. And as your health markers improve, your blood pressure, your blood sugar, your cholesterol, you can work with your doctor to safely and gradually reduce and even eliminate your medications. You don't need them anymore because you've fixed the underlying issue. Imagine a life where you're not dependent on a pharmacy, where you feel vibrant and energetic every day, and where you're in control of your health. Life is absolutely possible. It starts with understanding that you are not broken. 2. Your body has an incredible capacity to heal if you just give it what it needs. And that is what this #1 clinically tested, proven, and backed solution does for you. Like it has for countless others who have found it and tried it. You want to reclaim your health and life now, and would like to hear about this incredible all-natural solution that's fixing the root of the problem, with no dieting needed. Let us know in the comments and drop the word health down below, and we will give you more info. Let's reclaim our health today. And feel free to give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about. And don't forget to subscribe for more content on how to take back your health. We'll see you in the next video, here at Health Mage TV.